Hey there, YouTubes. This is Grimweird coming back at you with more Minecraft 1.12.2 playthrough action. This time we're going to try some MC Eternal. And as you can see, we're on version 1.3.5 here. So let's go ahead and get in here. I did, just to see if I liked the mod pack, I did play a couple hours on this world. But let's go ahead and recreate it and call that Let's Play. I definitely liked the idea that it was a small island out in the middle of deep ocean. Not too small, but small enough that I'm definitely going to have limits to what I have available to me. And it was surrounded by lots of guardians, which will make taking a boat off of the island a little dangerous. And it gives me an excuse to just sort of rough it a bit before I get carried away looting villages. If you've watched my other playthroughs and Overworld is present, I have a tendency to spend the first few hours of the game just running around looting villages. So this will give me a chance to do something a little more rough than just stealing everything from villagers. Now, when I started this one out, there were no sheep on the island, so that's going to make getting a bed a bit harder. But there was one flax, so hopefully we will get some flax seeds and be able to make some wool that way for a bed. So I did notice when I was trying this out that there were some monsters I was not familiar with, and there was a bit more difficulty than I expected from this, which I don't think this is really an expert mod pack. I don't think the recipes are all made more difficult, and I don't think there are gates to what I can do necessarily. I'm not sure, but I didn't get that impression. But what I did notice was that there were definitely some interesting monsters spawning that I had not seen before from some mod I'm not familiar with. There were support creepers from some mod. Some of the skeletons that were coming in had the ability to both use swords and also bows. That came as a bit of a surprise. So I played, just long enough to sort of get a feel for what I was up against here. Make sure this was a mod pack that I was interested in playing. And now I'm ready to sort of get to it. So right now I'm just going to grab some seeds. Need to get some rice and some wheat and things going. Also need to get some dirt going because again there was a bit rougher of a start than I anticipated. So we want to make sure and get ourselves a little get some walls between us and the rest of the world before night falls. And we also want to pick up some wood. So while we're waiting for our first night to go through, we can also get some Tinker's Construct started. We got some sprout guys. I'm not really familiar with them, but from again, since I was playing this before, it looks like they'll wander around and plant saplings, which I'm not too against. I'm going to be more appreciative of that if they... I'll be more appreciative of that once I have a bed so that they're not providing shade for skeletons that are spawning. But we can live. So what is this? Cherry tree. I guess I should probably not cut that down. Okay, so here's the one flax that I got last time. See what we get here. We got 3 flax seeds. Beautiful. Start collecting some dirt to make some walls before night falls. I am not seeing any sheep, so we are probably going to be facing the same problem I had last time, which was it's going to take us a bit to get a bed. Going to flatten off the top of this hill a bit, and then also collect some dirt. So another beastie that I'm not familiar with is there are apparently some crazy sort of pinkish slimes that jump really far that have been spawning along the coast when I played this before. They were sort of painful, so I got to keep my eyes open from them. I'm going to go grab... Let's see... Oops, I lost one. Gotta get some of this rice going as soon as I can, because we want to make sure we since I don't think there are any, there's no slime islands around, so we're going to need to, if we want any slime balls, we're going to need to make them out of rice slime, which is no problem, but, yeah, the rice will also be good for rice bread, for some food. With animals being scarce here, we're probably also going to want to try and get some... Do I have any... I've got... no, I do not have any industrial hemp yet. Wouldn't hurt to get some of that going. Although I guess we can probably make all the... make all the string we need from flax. Okay, I'm going to peel this hill down one more layer. Another mod I'm not familiar with is there are all these lizards and iguanas and chameleons or what have you running around for, what is it, bewitchment? Primitive mobs? I don't know. Not familiar with that, but looking forward to learning some more about those. Got this lizard from Bewitchment. I did try killing one or two of them, and some ravens, which I was also not familiar with. Didn't seem to really get much out of them, so not sure if there's something that you, with Bewitchment, that you can use as some sort of familiar or what have you. We'll figure that out as we go along here. Alright. Alright, time to start making ourselves a little home here. So I'm just going to go with a very rudimentary 2-block tall wall here. That won't keep out spiders. If they spot us, they'll climb up over the walls. But you know, it should be okay for getting started. So let's see. We're going to need. We're going to need about 3 of those. Turn one into a crafting station for Tinker's Construct. Let's see, we're also going to need some chests. Go ahead and throw everything in there for now. And let's see, we're going to want some sticks. And we're going to want to get started on Tinker's Construct, so we're going to make some patterns. I do enjoy the noise those little sprout guys make. It's sort of funny. Let's see, we need one of those, one of those. What else? We're going to need... So this. Is we'll go ahead and make a door, because I'm going to need some of those once I decide to leave in the morning. And then we're going to need some of the basic Tinker's Construct stuff here. Let's see. Oh, and I think I noticed that the Akashic Tome, yeah, is only a stick. So that's sort of nice. Go ahead and make one of those. What else do I need? So, yeah, that's about that. So we want that, that, journey map, see what we got going on. So yeah, we got some, definitely got some critters popping up. Let's see, a tool station and a part builder. And a stencil table. And let's go ahead and start loading up that pattern chest with some of the things I know I'm going to need. And let's go ahead and something out there is making a noise that I don't like. Something I'm not familiar with. Some sort of wacky music going on. Let's go ahead and turn the sound down a bit. It's already pretty low. I better go ahead and make a sword. Alright, too loud. Boy, that's a racket. I sort of want to peek my head over there and see what's making that noise, but don't know if it'll come after me if I do. So probably best to just play it safe. See, we're going to be doing some agriculture, so go ahead and make a comma here. What the heck is that noise? Alright, that's a little better. Yeah, so we want to make a comma. That ought to get it started. Oh, shoot. And sure enough, a spider came over the wall at us, but that's good. We could use a few string. Let's see, I'd sort of like to get some rock going. We still got quite a bit of night ahead of us. So let's go ahead and maybe do some digging inside of our fort here. Don't want to get too carried away because I don't want to necessarily cause things to spawn inside of my wall. I did, when I was looking around the seed, I did see that there is some relatively easy to get a hold of coal on the surface. We got a big meteorite nearby, so that uncovered some stuff for us. We're going to need one of these. Actually, let's go ahead and upgrade that. Hit that. Just to get a bit more durability on our pickaxe. Ouch. I don't know what that thing is there, but Eligor sanguis. Lively. I don't know if that's hostile or what. I'm going to assume it is. Very strange. Alright, I need to get some food in me here. Let's see, rice seeds, normal seeds. That's a good start. Let's go ahead and make some crop sticks here. Boy, it's a racket out here, isn't it? Alright, so we got a door. Let's make a run for it. We need to get some seeds planted down here. And we need some coal. There's some iron for us. I think what I want to do is take this down a peg. So another one I haven't played with is rats. It seems like that guy over there has some rats with him that are over there in the water, or had a rat over there in the water with him. That's an iguana with him now, which is probably a coincidence, but But yeah, there's some rats over there. Don't really know anything about rats. I think you can maybe tame them and do stuff with them. I'm not sure. I think for right now, I'm going to concentrate more on just getting some light and getting some crops going and worry about other things like some of these new mods that I'm unfamiliar with a little bit later. Go ahead and turn a few more of these into dirt. All right. Put in a bit more sand down here, just so that if my crops spray anywhere, they won't fall down into the deep ocean. All right, and if I recall correctly, there is more. There is more coal somewhere around here. There's some. Some torches going. That'll allow me to spend the nighttime digging down around my base a bit. Get some iron going so I can make a couple buckets. Food is definitely going to be a bit of an issue here, so it'd be good to get a fishing pole going too. Okay, what did I come up here for? Oh, I need to make a... I need some more stone. Sort of some winding stairs down here. I don't want to break through into the, since I'm on a hill, I don't want to break through the side of the hill. So we'll just sort of wind things down a bit here. Oh, some more coal, that's good. Whoa. Let's go ahead and make some torches. Alrighty, got some torches going. And now we have some stone, so I need to make myself a... Oops. I always forget I can use these tabs up here. I'm looking for this to make some farmland, so I need blah, blah, and blah. Done. Looks like we're going to have enough time to get down there and get some crops going, so that's good. In particular, I want some string ASAP just so we can make a bed and start skipping the night, get some more stuff done. There are owls from Bewitchment. Some of these Bewitchment animals seems like they might be fitting for, familiars or something like that. Make a little bit more dirt here. So this is not going to be our long-term base, but I do sort of like the idea of, getting myself somewhat established here before making a run to the mainland. Oh, I got no worms. That seems unfortunate. Alrighty. Be like that. Alright, well, anyway, we will go ahead and just start slapping down these. I'm not a huge agriculture guy, so I've sort of done some minimal stuff with, what is this, agricraft. But we'll see what we can get done here. Okay, we're about out of sunlight, so right now I mostly just want to get some rice started. And can also get some those started and then make a run for it. Oh, and let's go ahead and put some torches down. What the heck is that? It's big. Oh, and I forgot my damn flax seeds. That was important. I needed to get those started. But I didn't? Oh well. Get that cleaned up a little, hopefully. Holy crap, what's that down there? Some sort of portal down there. So yeah, I definitely better keep my eyes open here. Definitely some things that I am not familiar with, which is good. As I said in Groundhog Day, anything different is good. Alright, so I sort of blew it not getting my flax started. And I wonder why I didn't get any worms. I got a bunch of worms last time, and those were helpful. So I know they're in here. I know we can get worms, and I know they work, so whatever. That mod that gives you a bit of that gives you extra hearts when you eat a wide variety of foods is in this mod pack, so definitely going to be keeping my eyes open for opportunities to eat lots of different types of food. I'd like to get a Pam's apiary going. But I need leather, and I need to do some fishing and cook the fish and then put them on drying racks to get leather. Down here would probably be a good place for an ever full pool. Go make a little room for that, maybe here. Do I got enough room? Yeah. Go ahead and throw some stone in there. All right. So with that on the horizon, let's go ahead and get up here and make some see, I think I'm going to turn some of this into tiny coal. Throw that in there. That'll be enough to make us 2 buckets, so we can go get a couple buckets of water and get that moving. Food. Oh, here's some good food. Nice. That was free welcome food. All sorts of stuff going on with bewitchment, so I'm going to have to read up on that mod, see what I can get into there. So things I want to do, basically I want to get some probably to help me travel and make it to the mainland. I'd like to be able to use a glider to get to some of these other islands, because I was looking around when I first did this, and there was definitely many guardians swimming around out there, so I don't want to face those unarmored. So we'll make some leather. We can do some drying racks. So these bad boys, let's go ahead and grab some of that. So the drying racks, we can turn noodles into dried noodles, rotten flesh into monster jerky, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Basically, raw meat will go into jerky. We'll try and, we're not probably going to get a lot of meat on this little island because we don't have a lot of animals to hunt. But if we get any, we'll eat some raw, then we'll eat some jerky, and then we'll eat some cooked. So that'll give us a long way towards getting some extra hearts. We can do some fishing, so we can eat a raw fish and fish jerky and cooked fish, as well as all of the various raw and cooked versions of all the other stuff. So a fishing rod's going to be helpful. And actually, I could probably get that going right now. We'll spend time on the next daylight cycle, getting some of that underway. And what else? Beans. What are the uses of beans? Not sure. All right, let's go dig around a bit more here while we're waiting for sunrise to come into effect. All right, let's take a look at this. We got ourselves some iron, right? Make a couple buckets. And let's see, what else do we need right this moment? We need to go plant those flax seeds. We need to do some fishing. And we need to pick up some water. Yeah, let's check the map. There's still some critters out, but not down by our farm, thanks to those torches we threw out there. So let's go ahead and sneak on down there. This cow's going to be in my way, I think, so we might have to perish. All right, let's get some flax going. Make a few more seeds here. Get a bit more rice going. All right, we be jamming. Got a skeleton up there. Fun, fun. Let's get us some fish. So yeah, fish will get us some extra hearts. So that'll be nice. That'll help us as we journey towards the mainland. Because we can eat them raw and cooked and as jerky. And then also, once we have that sort of underway, we can also take cooked fish and put them on drying racks, and that will turn them into leather. So with leather, once we have I don't know, about 12 leather or so, we can make ourselves a hang glider. Other things we want to make ourselves some slime boots, and we want to upgrade some of our tools with slime heads for the extra durability. See one of those guardians over there under the mini map is out there shooting at the squid. There's a bunch of them out here, so I definitely got to watch for that. There's also a huge tower out in the ocean on the horizon there. Don't know what that is. Haven't ever seen one of those on the... so it must be from some mod I haven't played before, so that'll be fun. Go check that out. After this fish, we'll check out our crops. Things grow pretty quick here, so we'll see if we got anything, if we're ready to pull up some rice. Should be. We got a couple ready to roll. I'm going to get just a couple more going here. I was trying this server out before, this seed out before, when I turned that group of dirt there into farmland before, I got like 3 or 4 worms out of it. And that definitely sped things up, so this is going to be a bit slow here. So probably what I'm going to do is go ahead and pause the recording here, and mostly what I'll be concentrating on while I pause is doing some fishing and grinding some crops out, and sort of getting a basic little bit of food and lifestyle going here. Yeah, so after this fish, we'll pause it, and well, I can go ahead and at least show you some of the stuff I'll be doing. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so here's a for instance. I'm going to go ahead and eat one of these raw. And I can also throw one up here. And let's go ahead and turn one of these into another fish. And we'll cook one. So that'll give me, I think it's every 10 unique foods that says not yet eaten, like this. I think every 10 of those you get some hearts. So that'll turn into jerky, that'll turn into leather, and then go ahead and turn one more into these, and we'll go ahead and eat this one. And then we'll continue our fishing. We should hopefully get, a good 6 or 7 hearts out of doing this, because we'll have all sorts of different types of fish to eat. And we can also go ahead and eat one of the raw beef and then turn one of the beef into jerky. So it'll be another couple of food items. So I'm going to pause here, take a look at our runtime. I'm just going to do some fishing and some harvesting of crops, and we'll be back in a moment to see how far I get and probably wrap things up. Be right back. All right, it is dawn. We got a little bit of a mess to clean up around here. So these skeletons are primitive mobs. It's not one that I'm familiar with, but they are sort of annoying. They got helmets on so they don't die in the sunlight. Yikes. Whoa. And we had some serious spider action going on there. So here's my first death. We got a spider riding a spider. That's sort of scary. And this respawn might get a bit tricky. Let's see. So we don't have a bed yet, so we have not been able to I think I'm in ghost form, maybe? Yes. I am vaguely familiar with Corail Tombstone from the holy cow. That's a nasty mess. I'm vaguely familiar with Corail Tombstone from let's see, I guess what we're going to have to do is there's some damn weird creeper thing there too. A rocket creeper. Fantastic. I guess we sort of make a run for it here. Try and get down to our crops and hopefully far enough away that some of that stuff despawns. Alrighty, so escape managed. Let's go ahead and remove that. Probably didn't need to be attacking that poor guy. Right, so a bed would definitely help. Don't want to get too close to that rocket creeper. I have no idea what it does. It's the first one I've ever seen. We're going to err on the side of caution there. Alright, so we got a healthy amount of rice there, so that's good. We've got all sorts of food. My hunger was actually down right before I died because I was planning on eating a wide variety of food. But now let's hope that spider mess goes away. There's one thing up here still. Yeah, it looks like the rocket creeper may have gone away. Sprouts put saplings all over the place in awkward locations. And it looks like things have calmed down. So here's what we got here. You can see we've now got some leather and a variety of jerkies here. Oops. Out of room. So we got some beef jerky, some bacon jerky. I killed a couple pigs spawn, then I killed them. So now we can have both a raw pork chop and a cooked pork chop and a bacon jerky. So that'll be 3 more foods for us when we are hungry again. So we've got that going. Here's a bunch of fishing and some garden type stuff from Pam's Harvest Quest. So we'll go ahead and get a lot of that eaten up. And to pass the night away, I did some more stuff down here. Oh, I gotta go get some water. So I just did some more digging down here, found some more coal. Just digging around down here a bit to pass the time. Right before running back up and turning the camera on and getting annihilated by crazy ass weird spiders and stuff. But we're doing okay here. It's a bit of a rough start since we're on an island and we have some difficulties that come with that, but pretty happy with what we're doing so far. Got some crops started, got some ability to cook and make some leather. So we'll have a glider before not too long. We'll be able to turn a lot of this into, let's go ahead and, before I forget again, let's go ahead and get a couple buckets of water. The guardians actually fell out of the ocean and into the crater down there. I'm not sure if they can harm you when they're on land. I'm tempted to go try and whack him, but I don't want to die again. But I do want more string because that'll help us. I think we can turn, what is it, 4 string into a wool. Yes. So we only need a few more string to get that moving. Did he die down there? Let's go see if he dropped anything. Whoa, there's a big old hole down here. Oh, nope, he's still alive. Let's ignore him. Alright, so what do we got? We got things are growing. A couple buckets of water. I need to go up there and clean those leaves away because they're going to drive me nuts up there. And I don't want things spawning down up there. Let's see. So we're going to make a pool down here to have water in the base. And then fill them up again. And come up here and get some. Let's see. The thing we're going to be doing is making some, oops, that's not it. We're going to be making some rice dough. And we're going to turn that into rice slime balls. And then what you can do with rice slime balls is you can use anything, any like 9 balls of any color will turn into a green slime cube, and you can break them down here. So basically I just turned all of those into green slime. Green slime has great durability in Tinker's Construct tools, so I like to make those. So now that we have some of that going, also go ahead and cook one of those. So now we can have another thing to eat. And the sun's going down again, so things are going to get ugly again. So I'm going to call it here. I'm going to keep on doing with this, harvesting some more crops, making some more green slime, upgrading my tools to green slime tools, just digging around down there a bit more for some stuff. Don't want to go too crazy mining here since this is a temporary base. We're going to keep pushing towards a glider, if I could type. So glider, it's going to be a stick and 2 wings, and each wing is going to be 2 sticks and 6 leather. But I showed you that cooked meat, or in our case on this island, it's mostly going to be cooked fish, can be dried into leather. So I'll go next daylight time, I will go get us a bunch of fish and turn that into leather, and we'll get us a glider. Let's see if we got slime boots here. Slime boots, we're going to make us some of these. For 8, so we need 10 slime balls. Have we got that yet? We do. Let's go ahead and make those. All right. So now we should be able to bounce and not take fall damage, which is always fun, especially when I go screaming off the side of a steep hill. So that's good. What else do we want to do? I haven't made Construct's Armory. I'm not familiar with that, so I have not made sort of Tinker's Constructs type of boots. Apparently you can make them. Apparently you can make bouncy ones that from Tinker's Construct. That's sort of cool. So I'll take a look into that. Hopefully we will soon have enough string. We need 2 more pieces of wool to make a bed. That will make everything much more pleasant here. But for now, we are halfway through one glider wing. So yeah, this looks like a good place to stop. And I'm probably going to play some offline, get some more fishing and some more crop harvesting done. And then we will come back and, I don't know, maybe think about starting to eyeball the mainland from here. Talk to you next time. Bye.